Hello, everybody. Steve Pelican get you updated on what's happening in Sun Belt Conference softball. Well, weather, rain was a story of the weekend in the Sun Belt Conference as both of the league's leaders, Louisiana's Raging Cajuns and the South Alabama Jaguars, had their respective series hampered due to rain. South Alabama currently in second place in the Sun Belt Conference, riding an 11-game win streak. The Jaguars didn't even play at all this past weekend. They had their scheduled doubleheader against Texas State, rained out in Mobile on Saturday, and then a doubleheader was rescheduled for Sunday. That too is rained out, so South Alabama continues to be 14-3. They now trail Louisiana's Raging Cajuns by a game and a half in the Sun Belt Conference standings. The Cajuns swept the Sun Belt Conference doubleheader from the Appalachian State Mountaineers on Saturday, winning both games in 5-inning Mercy Rule fashion, winning game 1 21-5 before taking the nightcap 23-6, moving their current win streak to 8 consecutive games. Now, the Cajuns had their Sunday game against Appalachian State rained out, so they lead South Alabama by a game and a half in the conference standings. Cajuns sitting pretty as they also hold the tiebreaker as they defeated South Alabama in 2 out of 3 games in a 3-game set played in Lafayette earlier in the year. Meanwhile, other action this past weekend in the Sun Belt Conference had Georgia State defeating UT Arlington 2 out of 3 games. The two teams split a doubleheader on Saturday. Georgia State won the rubber game on Sunday, and Troy completed a 3-game sweep this past weekend over Georgia Southern as they win on Sunday by the final score of 14-1. So your updated Sun Belt Conference standings are as follows: Louisiana 17-3, followed by South Alabama at 14-3. These two teams will likely draw byes and finish 1-2 atop the Sun Belt Conference standings. Each team has 2 weekends left, but also each team has only 1 conference series remaining. Louisiana's Raging Cajuns travel to Eugene, Oregon this weekend to take on the top-ranked Oregon Ducks in a 3-game weekend non-conference series before the Cajuns close out their season with a 3-game set in Monroe against ULM. South Alabama will play host to North Dakota State this weekend before closing out their regular season against the Troy Trojans, who are playing good softball. Troy right now currently in 3rd place. The Trojans are 11-7 in the conference, followed by Texas State at 8-6. ULM is 9-7. Georgia State currently 9-9. UT Arlington is 8-10. Georgia Southern is 14-17. And Appalachian State, the lone Sun Belt Conference team, which likely will not qualify for the Sun Belt Conference tournament at the end of the year in San Marcos, Texas. They are 1-19 on the season. But Louisiana's Raging Cajuns and the South Alabama Jaguars continue to lead the way atop the Sun Belt Conference standings. For ESPN1420.com, I'm Steve Pelican.